welcome back to my channel. As you might know, I'm already in my third trimester, and so I'll be sharing with you some of my pregnancy's must-have. So this video may or may not be useful for you, but it did help me throughout my pregnancy up till today. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So for the first trimester, you would need some prenatal vitamins. As for me, my doctor prescribed me with folic acid, and so I took it in the first 12 weeks of my pregnancy. So it is important that you don't skip it, as it would help to reduce birth defects, especially to the baby's brain and spine. Also, if you're trying to conceive, you can actually start taking it 3 months prior. So usually people would get morning sickness during their first trimester. In my case, I didn't really experience it. I would say I didn't really throw up or barf or anything. I just felt nauseous most of the time. And so I kind of lost my appetite. So the things that help me with nausea is eating pretzel sticks and crackers. The other thing would be mints, those Eclipse packs, the sugar-free kinds. That helped me just to curb that feeling of throwing up. So the other thing that you would need is a mineral sunscreen. I did some research on Google and found that there are certain ingredients that you need to avoid during pregnancy. Some of it was AHAs, BHAs, chemical sunscreens, and also salicylic acid, which I've been using before this. And so I decided to switch from a chemical sunscreen to a mineral sunscreen. So the one that I'm using right now is this Supergoop Glow Screen. This is by Supergoop. Not sure if you can see it, but yeah. Okay. So this does leave your face a little bit oily, but in my case, it wasn't really a problem because my skin was dry anyway. So I've enjoyed using this, and I've been using it daily, even though I'm indoors. The other thing that I would suggest you getting is a stretch mark set. As for me, my auntie was kind enough to give me with the cocoa butter formula set. So this comes with a massage lotion, a massage cream, the what is this, skin therapy oil, and also a tummy butter. So this is helpful, especially if you have dry skin at night. So I use this daily, not really daily, but during nights your skin would tend to get dry, especially if you're sleeping in an air-conditioned bedroom. So I alternately use, sometimes I would pair the massage lotion with the tummy butter, or other times I would just go ahead and use this skin therapy oil. I feel like it does help me with my in avoiding to get stretch marks, but I don't know, different people have different reactions to it. Some might say that stretch marks is genetic, so if you would want to avoid getting stretch marks, I would suggest you buying this, any types, not this, like any types of stretch marks cream. Next thing that I think is really essential for you to get during your pregnancy is a water bottle. So in my case, my husband bought me this cute water bottle from Gaviscon. So as you can see, it's really easy to bring, especially if you're going out, you would need that water to go. And so if you can see, this is actually I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's Thermoflask. It keeps the water cool, so you get that refreshing water whenever you need it. And this one comes with a pop lock. Not sure what it's called. And it also has a straw to it, so you don't really need to go whenever you wake up in the middle of the night and you're thirsty. You just pop it and you just drink it. So getting the ones with a straw is, for me at least, very helpful during a pregnancy. Moving on to the second trimester. During my second trimester, I stopped taking folic acid and switched to Iberet and vitamin C. I just chose the soluble ones. So I paired this two in the morning, usually at after breakfast. This is because the doctor said that I had a low HB, and so I needed this to help me with my low HB. The next item is a pregnancy pillow. So during your second trimester, your belly would start to grow, and you would have sleeping difficulties during at night. Especially if you're trying to sleep on your side. I initially wanted to buy the Mama Way pregnancy pillow. I read good reviews about it, but it was a bit too over my budget, and so I opted for these pillows. I got this from Shopee. I think it was like less than 50 ringgit. This actually helped. As you can see, this supports your back and also your belly, so if you're trying to sleep on your side at night, it wouldn't hurt as much, your back wouldn't hurt as much. And so I would suggest, if you have that money to spend, I would suggest you getting a good pregnancy pillow. This didn't really like 100% help me with my back pain or like discomfort during at night, but it did help with my back pain a bit. And so you would need some comfy pillows at night when you hit that second trimester, or whenever your belly or your bump starts showing. The next thing that I highly recommend you getting is a maternity jeans or leggings. So in my case, I didn't really expect to buy any maternity clothing during my first trimester because I thought that I wouldn't need it. But as soon as I hit my second trimester, my clothes weren't actually fitting, and then I was stressed out whenever I had to go out. All my clothes wouldn't fit, and so I went to Uniqlo and bought their maternity leggings and jeans, and let me tell you, those are life-changing. So especially their leggings. So you can actually wear their leggings under a dress, but for me, I just wear it over a sweatshirt, and that's the most comfiest thing, especially if you're going to checkups or just going to the mall or getting groceries. So I would highly suggest you getting a good maternity leggings or jeans to get that extra comfort. The other thing that I would suggest you getting is a maternity band or a belly band. In my case, I bought this Luna V maternity band because I was feeling like my back wasn't getting enough support. So if you're trying to go for a grocery run or just going for regular checkups, especially during your second trimester when your belly starts showing, your posture tends to get you tend to get bad posture. And so to help with that, I use this band, and it helps with my posture. It kind of like straightens it out a bit, and it can also be used after delivery as like a bengkong, I think. So I bought this Luna V maternity band from a baby shop in City Mall. I think you can get it online as well, or there are other brands as well that you can explore, but this is one of the things that you would need to you would actually consider when you hit that second trimester. I also forgot to mention that when you're taking this Iberet, you would tend to get constipation a lot, especially during your second trimester. So what I did, what helped me with that is actually taking either Vitagen or just eating lots and lots of fruits, because I remember during my second trimester, or like during the after 12 weeks, I couldn't really eat. I was still feeling a bit nauseous, and so drinking a lot of water just made me feel like throwing up. What helped me is drinking either Vitagen or just eating fruits. Lastly, we move on to the third trimester. In terms of prenatal vitamins, I just added Obical on top of the Iberet and Flavets. So do keep in mind that you can't take this together. So what I did is I took this in the morning. This would be paired together at around 10 a.m. After 2 hours after my breakfast, and then I would take the Obical before sleeping. This is because I don't really drink milk, and so the doctor said I needed a source of calcium, so I just went ahead and opt for this tablet instead. Last thing that I would like to mention is Gaviscon. So during my third trimester, I did, especially now, during nights, I would get really bad heartburns, and I'm not sure what to do with it. And so, as usual, Google, and this helped me with the heartburn. I don't like the taste of it, so if you do have any alternatives to this, do leave a comment in the comment section below, because I don't enjoy taking this, but it does help me with heartburn, especially at night. So that is all of my pregnancy must-have. I hope you find this video useful. If you have any suggestions, or if you would like to share what are your pregnancy must-haves, do leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. With that, thank you and see you in the next video.